From here, let's open up our knees and bring it into child's pose. Stretch it out, bring your forehead to the floor, and deepen the breath. Remember, as we come into the class, like I always say, we want to come in with a fresh mind. We want to let go of anything that may have been there before class. We want to make sure that we're completely present, that we're not focusing on what's going to happen after class. So breathe deeply, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. This becomes the pranayama, the breath of life, the life force within us. Remember, as we go through the class, some of the poses will be hard, some will be simple, but it will be an ongoing channel, an ongoing flow. So just hang out here for a few moments and breathe. Breathe through the nose, hollow the throat, expanding the chest and lungs. The oxygen goes back through the throat, through the nose. One continuous rhythm. From here, let's bring it up to our hands and knees to the cat and the cow pose. Shoulders over the rings of the wrist, knees are hips width apart. From here, we're going to inhale, look up, shoulder blades down, spread the sits bones. And as you exhale, round, tuck, and squeeze. Again, inhaling, looking up, shoulder blades down, spread the sits bones. And exhale, round, tuck, and squeeze. Just keep the flow going, inhaling up. And exhaling down. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. And then from here, bring it back to the center. And let's dig our toes into the mat and take it back into a downward facing dog. Remember, bend your knees, push it back. Remember, we're going for an upside down V, not a soft end. Push it back, deepen the breath. Hide the heels behind the feet, making sure that your neck is long, it's neutral with the spine. Distributing your weight evenly through the fingers. Deepen the breath. If your wrist hurt, then put a little more emphasis into your index fingers and thumbs. Keep your neck long, root the heels, deepen the breath. Just go where you can go. Let your body warm up. As I always say, I come in here cold just like you so that my body can warm up with yours and we can do our yoga in the real world. And drop to your knees and go to a child's pose. And then bring it up and go back to a down dog. From here, we're actually going to be doing a standing asana through down dog. So we're going to bring our leg through the hands, and you're going to get yourself set. You're going to take, for me, it's going to be my left hand. For you, it's going to probably be your right because you're going to be opposite of me. And you're going to pop it up, and you're going to roll that hip, taking your hand to the hip. And see if you can hold on. You can look down. Extend through the leg that's in the air. Get your balance. Stay here if this is where it works best for you. Then see if you can bring your arm into the air. Get the extension. And then if you can look up. Look up. And then slowly release. Take it down. And go back to a down dog. Very tough pose. Deepen the breath. And let's bring the other foot forward. Same thing is going to come into play here. You're going to take your hand out, then you're going to pop it up. Now from here you can continue to look down. Now when you're doing Ardha Chandrasana or half moon, you want to tuck your bottom under, roll that hip. Keep your balance. Now, if you can bring up the arm, bring up the arm. Then if you can look up, look up. Focus and breathe deeply. And then slowly release. Take it back to a down dog. And breathe. And then bring both feet forward and just a standing forward fold and just hang here. Let your arms rest. And bring it up. Arms out. Bring the hands into the chest. And open it up forward towards me. Now we're going to be doing a couple of standing poses. So from here, hands to the hips. We're going to be a standing wide leg spread, and then we're going to do a balancing pose. It's going to be a pretty tough balancing pose, but I have faith in you. You can do this. So first of all, right here, hands to the hips. Big inhale, lift into the heart, and as you exhale, hinge and go down. Hinging from the hips, squeeze into the root, the Mula Bandha. Or as I always say sometimes in my class, think that if you drink beer, like you drank six beers and you gotta hold to go in the bathroom. Or if you drank too much green tea, whichever one it is. And then slowly bring it up. Good. Wiggle your feet in. Now from here, we're gonna be doing the eagle pose. And this is going to be one where you have to wrap your legs around. You're going to twist your arms all up as well. So go as deep as I know some people have been asking, can you give me some more difficult poses? Well, here's going to be a difficult one. But on whatever level you're on, it's going to be a challenging pose because you have to maintain your focus and your balance. Because what you're doing is kind of a tourniquet effect. You're taking your body and you're squeezing it, and then you're releasing. You're flushing the toxins out of your body, getting that fresh blood flow. Then we do the other side, squeeze it, let go. The rush of blood flow goes through the prana. And it, that's where you get that toxin flush. That's where you get that change in your body, through every molecule. So it's a great pose, and you may get a little lightheaded. So on this one, so depending on how deep you go, maybe you won't, just depending on the person. So from here, there's many different variations of getting into this pose. This is just the way that I do it. I always bend my knees. I cross my arms first, and I start sitting deeply into it. So you may not even be here. Your arms may not be fully crossed. But if you can, cross them the best you can. And then you sit deep, and then you're going to cross your legs around. And I'm just going to take it to this level, and then I'm going to bring it up. So get your balance, and then see if you can sit up nice and straight. Again, see, I'm coming out of it a little bit. Haven't done this one for a while myself. Challenge myself with you. And release. Arms up, hands to the chest. Now, here's something just for FYI. Yes, in case you're wondering, yes, I can lock my legs up to where they're completely together. But I know where I am right now with this pose, and I haven't done it for a while. So instead of trying to do it and to be the super yogi guy, I'm going to just go and do the pose, because a lot of times when you start getting that deep, you start falling out of it. And that's not what I want to do. I want to get the benefits. I'm not worried about trying to impress anyone. I want to get the yoga and just do the best that I can at this moment. So that's more important to me than getting deeper. Now this side I may, each side of the body is different. So let's cross it up again to the other side and sit deep, cross the leg, take it around. Nope, not feeling comfortable because I don't want to fall out of it and not get my focus when I can sit here and do this. So breathe and hang out. And release. Bring it up, arms up. Good, hands to the chest. So that's a good example right there of yoga in action. where I know what my body's capabilities are. Oh, I can do lots of yoga things, you know, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm not even for myself. I know I can do some other yoga poses, but it's about finding out where you need to be and where I need to be at this moment, and getting the pose and getting the correct alignment and getting the benefits. All the show stuff, we don't need that. Someone else can do that, it's not gonna be me. So from here, let's just hinge, and we're just gonna hang. I'm gonna open up our feet just a little bit. Actually, I'll turn forward again because you can see me. And from here, we're gonna drop it into a squat. We're gonna be doing the crow pose. It's a nice little balance pose, upper body strength. So we're gonna be doing that one. But what we're gonna do a little bit different today is we're gonna be doing a crow pose, and then we're gonna jump out of it, okay? A little more challenging. You're just gonna hop it out from crow, and you're going to do a plank position. So here's the concept. I'll show you real quick. So we're gonna bring it to here, and to here, and you're gonna hop it out, okay? So, do what you can do. I'm gonna do what I can do. I injured my wrist, so I'm gonna do the best that I can, and it's getting stronger. But this is the pose to work on it. So, let's do it together. So from here, open up your knees, push your arms into your legs into your arms. That's where you get your foundation. To get into the pose properly, elbow and wrist need to be in alignment. So we're going to hinge forward, coming up to like a tabletop. See where my elbows and wrists get in alignment. Squeeze my arms into my legs, the legs into my arms. And then it basically just forms this little table where I can just hang out on. Just stay here and breathe. And hop it back. Drop to your knees. Go to a child's pose. And bring it up. From here, you're going to sit in hero pose for just a moment. Keep the breath deep. You're going to be opening up your heel so that your bottom drops between the heels. And we're doing a hero, but we're going to take it back in just a second. Sit up nice and straight, deep in the breath. We're going to start here. We're going to do a camel, and we're going to go back and do one more camel. Now from here, bring it up. Hands on the hips. Big inhale, lift into the heart, roll the shoulder, drop the head. And as you exhale, tuck your bottom and hips go slightly forward, roll it open. And bring it up. Sitting back in between the heels into hero. From here, we're going to go back a little bit further this time to right here. Drop the head back. Squeeze your knees together and point them down. And release and bring it up. One more camel. Bring it to here. Big inhale, lift into the heart. And as you exhale, tuck the tailbone, roll the shoulder, drop the head, take it back to here. And bring it up. Go to a child's pose. And slowly release, bring it up, sit on your bottom, bring it into a butterfly, deepen the breath. Peel the feet apart, deepen the breath here. Slowly release. From here, let's lie on our back. And let's bring it into a bridge pose. So from here, Let's lift it up, interlock our fingers, tuck our shoulder blades, deepen the breath. And slowly release, bring it down vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring it into a reclined butterfly. Bring your knees together, squeeze your knees in, big hug, rock them from side to side. And take your arms to a T. Legs to the right, look to the left. And from here, roll to the left, look to the right. And bring it back to the center. Squeeze your legs in, big hug. And then stretch it out on the floor for Shavasana, the resting pose. Arms to your side, palms up. Breathe and relax. And just like an addiction, just let go with every breath. Just let your addictions go. Allow the yoga to work with you on every level. Physical, mental, spiritual. Use this opportunity to connect the body, the mind, the soul to change you in every way possible, from your addictions to a better person, to let go of whatever you don't need to hold on anymore. Through the power of yoga, just enable yourself to become a stronger, loving, caring individual. Take the peace and the strength and share it. Namaste.